What are you really worried about right now? What is really stressing you out? We all worry about something, be it clothes, grades, money, relationships. We all have something to worry about. But we don't have to worry, because God provides. But what does trusting the Lord really look like? Now in the Old Testament, there's this man named Abram. And Abram has a wife named Sarai. Now Abram, he's old. And Sarai is too old to bear him a child. And he's without a son. So Abram goes to the Lord and expresses his fear of not having an heir. God assures him that he will have a son of his own flesh and blood. And Abram puts his trust in the Lord. A few chapters and a name change later, Sarah, formerly known as Sarai, gives birth to Isaac, and Abraham, formerly known as Abram, gives all glory to God for the son he has provided. Later on, God comes and he tests Abraham. He calls out to him and he commands, "Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains I will tell you about." Without question or doubt or worry, Abraham rises the next morning and gathers everything he would need to sacrifice his son and heads off to the place God had shown him with his son and two of his servants. When he gets there, he builds an altar and he binds Isaac to it. Now, I am by no means a father, but I can't even begin to think about doing that to a son of mine. Then, as Abraham is about to commit the sacrifice, God calls out to him once again. He says, "Don't lay a hand on Isaac." He tells him that for his trust in the Lord, for his fear of God, he will make his descendants as numerous as the sand on the seashore and as the stars in the sky. The nation that descends from Abraham will be blessed. What are you willing to sacrifice? Clothes, money, relationships, grades? Abraham was willing to give his son. How could any man sacrifice his son? Abraham realized that the only reason he had a son was that God provided Isaac for him. Isaac was God's to begin with. Abraham trusted God for an heir, and he not only gave him an heir, but a nation. A great set of verses to go with this is found in Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Abraham may not have understood why God wanted him to sacrifice Isaac, but he didn't rely on his own understanding. He submitted to God. Look at the areas in your own life that pull you away from Christ. Start praying and taking action to give these areas up to God. Devote time in the morning to get to the Word and pray. Give up time in the evening to lift up thanks and give praise. Surrender your time, talents, and treasures to God, and he will provide. This is what trusting in the Lord looks like. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Soul Food. If you liked the video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. And I know that you know somebody that needs to see this video, so please share it with them. For now, this is Ryan from Soul Food saying, eat up.